got a lot going on, man. I mean, look, you are an inspiration for somebody who's coming into business. You know, even for myself, you know, I see how you move, and you know, you not only on the business side, but also on the community side, and really just adding to just the industry as a thought leader and a change agent. What keeps you motivated now?
I understand the responsibility, the assignment now, right? When you have 1,000 people that look to you as a leader in a certain space, it kind of forces you to want to be better, right? Mm-hmm. And we grew quick. I mean, when we were at Black Friday in Atlanta, we were at 200 people in the Facebook group. I mean, less than a year later, we're already over 1,000, and we're really not even marketing that heavy. I mean, a lot of this is word of mouth.
Yeah.
So I think when you get to a certain position, the responsibility of that position almost forces you to want to do better. Like, I legit, when I look in the group and somebody asks a question, like, hey, you know, I'm struggling, you know, does anybody have recommendations for what lead company I should use? I'm really thinking about that. Like, I care, you know, I really want to find, and, you know, as men, we're wired that way anyway. We see a problem, we try to fix it, but I'm really looking like, oh, these people are in my group asking for help. Like, I got to help them. So, you know, me and the staff and the team, we're always having conversations about, you know, what more can we do? And it's hard, you know, because it's an online group. We can't help everybody. I mean, we're still growing as a team. We're only a handful of people, but I think that's what keeps me going, is like the responsibility of it. I want to see, you know, these agents win. These agency owners, I want to see them win.
Absolutely. You know, and because the rising tide, you know, raises all ships.
Absolutely.
You know? So if everybody's winning, then everybody's winning, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So what's the goal now? So, you know, you know, we talked about, you know, kind of coming up in Brooklyn. Now, you know, going through your journey, military, starting in sales, kind of getting into the business, you know, finding your way, building your own business, now growing and, you know, running, you know, you got agents and you got a whole system running. You expanded into an outreach with an organization, large membership base. What's the goal now? Like, what's the dream? What's the big picture for T Priesthood?
Yeah, so I want to create a plug and play insurance opportunity that's going to help a person that's non-licensed get into the industry and make 6 figures within 6 months. For me, it's about the impact on an individual's family and their community, right? One without the other, to me, doesn't make sense. It's cool if everybody in the neighborhood knows you as the insurance guy, but, you know, if you got to go home and you struggling, that defeats the purpose. It's cool if you're making a lot of money, but if you ain't helping your community, then, you know, that defeats the purpose. So, you know, I've learned a lot. You know, I mentioned Ethos and Plum and some of these other companies that are tech companies that have gotten to the insurance space that have streamlined the process.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, people can do e-apps without even talking to you. I mean, you know, it's just the way the system is set up. So, you know, on the brokerage side, I just want to create an opportunity for, you know, people to take advantage of systems that I developed or been able to tap into that helps them, you know, accelerate their career in this industry, you know, exponentially.
So plug and play.
Yeah, plug and play. I mean, here's the playbook if you're willing to do this. So I've been kind of working, you know, testing it with a few agents here or there. But, you know, on the broker side, that's my goal. And that way you can work with who you want to work with. I mean, you know, I don't only sell to Black people. You know, I buy Black and sell to the rest. You know what I'm saying? If somebody sees me online, they see one of my ads, I ain't gonna be like, hey, no, I ain't selling it to you. That's stupid. You know, no other community does that.
Right.
But you know, because I've been able to take advantage of some of these other systems that don't take as much as my time. I can focus where I want to focus on small Black businesses and, you know, my community and things like that. So that's what it is on that side. And then, you know, SOBA, you know, we just had a conversation the other day. The big thing in our industry, you know, the young people say receipts. You know, $1 Million Roundtable is huge in our community. We want SOBA agents to be represented in the $1 Million Roundtable. We want to say we put 10 agents in the $1 Million Roundtable this year based on, you know, our training and different things that we've done. So, you know, we said we want to create a space for Black agents to connect and grow. The growth is really what we're focused on right now. You know, putting us in spaces where we're more represented. We got to get that 8.5% up. But in order to do that, we have to stop talking about insurance ain't sexy or, you know, it's a scam or whatever. We got to change the whole way we look at it. So,
absolutely,
you know, we have an you know, event that we call the SOBA Blackout, and our whole focus is rebranding the Black agent. Like, what should a Black agent in 2023 look like? You know what I'm saying? On social media, in the community, how they move, you know what I'm saying? Like, really taking a look at what that should look like and making sure that's the image that we're projecting out there, because young people ain't gonna mess with us if we out here being corny. I mean, they can make 100,000 on TikTok. You think they're gonna want to do what we do if we don't show them a way that's creative and they can use their talents and gifts to Absolutely. Do so? That's what we're trying to do, is like go back to what it used to be when you talked about the insurance man in the neighborhood, the business owner, you know, the giant. That's what we're trying to get back to. So for me, like I said, we're just focused on, as far as, you know, SOBA and other organizations we're partnering with, helping Black agents win.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, brother, you are definitely one of them. You know what I mean? Like one of those, you know, individuals who, you know, 10, 15, 20 years from now, I'm gonna say 15, 20 years. I know you got a lot of runway left, you know, let's say 20, 30, 40 years from now, Cass will be like, yo, man, T Priester, man, he set this up, man. He really kind of laid a path out for us. So that's exciting. That's a legacy, man. Look, I wanted to, you know, just have a few words from you on someone, you know, who might be looking to join this industry, because I know you have passion for people who are coming into the space and want to see them be successful. What would you tell someone, you know, kind of entering the business, or maybe even just thinking about entering this business? Maybe they are on TikTok right now, you know, they're doing their TikTok thing, but maybe they're watching this video, maybe they saw a snippet or a clip, you know, on YouTube, or, you know, maybe they came across, you know, SOBA on Facebook. Man, what is that? What would you tell that person about this industry or entering this industry?
You know, for an industry that's been around as long as it has, it's still really wide open for people that have passion and creativity, right? So, you know, what I try to tell people, again, my son is 22. I'm trying to get him interested into the business. You know, he's got a new passion for IULs that he just found out how they work, you know, about a month or so ago. So I've been connecting him with people. But I'm like, you know, I'll be your authentic self and let that come through, regardless of what it is you do, right? When I came into this industry, I had to kind of hide who I was in order to advance, right? That's no longer the case. Like, allow yourself to be the authentic version of you, because one, that's going to attract your client, right? So I missed out on a lot of business not being authentic, trying to be something that I could never amount to being, right? So, you know, what I tell people, like I said, just come in, be your authentic self, find out where you fit in, and just niche down and grow from that point, right? Again, I'll repeat, find you a mentor, find you people that have been in this business longer than you, that are willing to share the secrets of success with you. And if you do that, the money's going to come. I mean, it's a top millionaire making industry. I think financial services is number 3 when it comes to creating, you know, millionaire.
Number 1.
Is it number 1?
Number 1, financial services, financial services, tech, and real estate.
There you go. Like, so the money's there.
Yeah.
Right. All you got to do is find out how to get it And, being your authentic self, to me, with the help of mentors, is the quickest way to the bag in this industry. The money is there. Do a record payouts in insurance last year. Since COVID, more people have been buying and wanting to have conversations about mortality.
That's right.
It's a great opportunity.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, look, brother, thank you so much, for taking this time. People, they want to get in contact with you. They want to find out about Noble. They want to find out about Soba. How can the people reach out to you and connect with you and just stay in the mix with you?
Sure. I'm T Priest everywhere. Every social media platform, TPRIESTER. So just add me. I'm struggling on TikTok and some of these other platforms. I'm trying to keep up with these young people, but if you put T Priest in there, that's where I am. The website is igotnoble.com. Sober is wearesober.org. Hit me up, man. Anything I can do to help us, as agents and agency owners grow, I'm here for it.
Hey, we got to reach out to my man T Priest. Look, all you got to do before everybody else had the AI pictures, T Priest had the AI. He had the cool animation picture. That's like the dopest like icon image on your Instagram. That's nice. That's before everybody got on the AI craze.
Yeah. I got to update that. The grades then come in. All that. People looking at me like I'm capping right now. Like, nah, bro, that's catfish. You don't look like that no more. So.
All good. But look, man, thank you for the time. I appreciate you. Love everything that you're doing. We always support. Appreciate just being who you are, man. The example as a businessman, the example as an advocate. For this industry, this space. What you're doing with the podcast. They're dynamic, man. If you're down, especially if you're down in the Atlanta area, you gotta connect. You gotta connect with T Priest down there. So, Thank you once again for taking this time. And for those who are listening, maybe you heard something. Maybe you have a background where you're coming, from a place where you didn't know, which way you were gonna go. Maybe, hey, you're in the military, you're getting ready to get out. Maybe you're in a sales career, and you're looking for something that can maybe give you the opportunity to impact the community on a larger level. Or maybe you're just an agent in the space and you're like, man, you maybe you got your license, you let it lapse, and you heard something today that made you think you need to go back, and maybe you should get a license. Until the next time, peace.